I beg, do this thing you do, I can't correct her.
Yesterday.
Right now, I say I do.
I not touch him.
Yeah,
I not touch him. How like this?
Cool.
Make a low arm.
How they look for the way inside?
Yeah.
They look okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come see here. Before you can tell me say I do yawa. But make it calm down.
No, yeah, like I won't make the bar calm down some more a bit. Yeah. You see right now, it make why it's sweet more.
And I'm saying me hide. I hide my face for the camera in back.
See this.
I know one wahala.
See this guy.
I know one wahala.
What's up, beautiful people? We are back again in the truth.
Like back. Oh no.
Abi, you know how we always do. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, do so right away.
Very important.
What's up with you, Maji? Why do
bad and better?
Chewing a fool,
Charlie. This is
red.
Red never so.
Over green.
They be first gold.
First near gold.
Yeah.
Then after summer you go change them again.
Symbolic. Yeah.
We say more that.
Gold. That means the money they come.
Okay.
Green. The money has come. So if this is Adam my hair, you mean say the money come.
If the green, the money has come.
Fertile.
It has landed.
Fertile.
And
then white, it means say the money they go. But
when you will be our person who Miami. All right, Charlie.
13. Now you say different shades and colors.
So, you know what?
That's also why I catch him say my head. That was why velvet durak.
I'll see you.
Hey, not be small lines. We Ghana Vobeka lines. Waves. No, I said lines. Me lines.
But I miss my waves, so I miss my waves back.
Remember somebody come if you go the seaside, you go see the waves, you know.
That's a bar. When I'm there, the back there, he's shocked for the while. Oh man! All right, Charlie. Like you guys already know, we're coming here with the stories, but today we go have some sports lovers conversation.
Yeah.
We definitely go have some sports lovers conversation. But before we do that,
we have to attend to our people.
Yeah, before we even attend to the people too, there's some wild news where I the one Moku touch on. So I think as of the time we record here, it's just a week ago that a woman was arrested in Memphis for child neglect.
Oh,
you saw that story?
The one where you make the kiddie the wax, the coochie.
Right. What's your take on that? But before I mean, for context's sake, let me just read this off TMZ. So a woman in Memphis was reportedly arrested after allegedly having her young daughter wax the vaginas of adult women, something she appears to have posted online. 30-year-old Jasmine Moss was booked last week on child neglect charges after cops say they received complaints about her posting graphic images on social media that allegedly depicted her 5-year-old daughter working at her waxing business. Screen grabs of posts that Moss allegedly threw up on her business account, Jasmine the Miracle, quickly started to circulate last week, and they caused quite a stir. In two different photos, you see a little girl standing in front of what appears to be two different women with their panties or underwears off and their legs spread wide open. One picture, which is incredibly graphic, shows the girl wearing gloves and applying wax to a lady's crotch area.
For funnies and then crotch.
Yeah. So literally, so the last paragraph is saying the purported posts have captions that seem to reflect she's proud of her little girl, saying, "When I say I'm passing down deed and LLCs to my creations, I meant that." If they are indeed authentic, it's stunning because the mom appears to say she had the kid do this for a total of 24 different clients. Starting at 7:25 a.m. and her and had her going for 8 hours. So literally that's the news with this particular issue. She owns a waxing company, allowed her kid to work. The kid is 5 years old. Waxing adults, females, vaginas. What's your take on this one? She's been arrested with child neglect charges on them.
You know the crazy thing about this is you don't even know how to approach the story. In the sense that, are you going to tackle it from the parental view or society? But I think, it depends on the explanation.
Right.
You can link both. Because, we are one way or the other affected by our society. I mean, I saw few photos of the parent, and all I can say is,
right.
Because sometimes we tend to blame certain situations on people.
Right.
But, what we tend to forget is find the root cause of that problem.
Right.
So, at that tender age, her mom is exposing her to that. I'm not saying that maybe, I mean, if you also look at it from another angle, it's good because, she's trying to teach her the trade. But you exposing her in the salon full of grown women.
People.
And we all know that, it's the salon that these women talk about. Oh, I fucked this guy. I banged this guy. I had a threesome yesterday. And at that tender age, you are feeding the kid that.
Right.
She's going to grow up thinking, oh, even if I have sex with 4 guys at the same time, it's normal because I grew up hearing my aunties, talk about it. Yeah. My aunties talk about it and it's normal, Yeah. So that's the society bit. And the parental, sometimes to, maybe situations make you end up in certain, I don't know, certain situations, I would say. So like, let's say, okay, fine, you are a black or not affiliated to any race or anything. You are like a young lady coming up. Probably maybe your parents had issues with whatever. So you ended up being in the projects. One way or the other, you might not want your kid to grow up in the same situation as you.
Right.
So what would you do? You try to take, even though you live in the projects, but you try to educate the kid on what's good and what's bad. So that's why maybe you see people say, oh, this guy grew up in the ghetto, but he ended up being like a great person in future. Yeah. And that is what you as a parent, you are supposed to instill in your kid. But if you say, oh, the society sees this to be normal and, I'm also a product of that society and so is my kid, then you are not really teaching the kid a good thing.
Right.
For now, maybe she sees it to be something normal, but then in the long run, it's going to definitely have an effect on the kid.
Mental health. That's actually a good point that I believe not many people are touching on. So props on that part as well. Now, this is a situation that a lot of people just see most of the positive side than the negative side. And there are other people that are seeing most of the negative side than the positive side. Now, let's think of the positive side. She is teaching the kid a trade.
Of course.
A trade that when it doesn't matter if she goes to school or not. When she goes up to a certain level, she's definitely going to have something off her hand. Do you understand? A handiwork to do, something that she can earn money off. Do you understand? So one way or the other, I would say the woman was just coming from a positive perspective point of view.
I mean, we might not know because looking at her pictures,
right, that's understandable. Nevertheless, like they say, we can't judge.
Of course, we
can't judge. So let's coming from that perspective, it could be that she is just making sure that her daughter is growing up so binyan sandwich before you go enter the system inside. Because even out here, there are companies where one of bosses, they take them as kiddies, they come to job. You understand? 4 years, then he didn't laptop. You understand? Then they work. Not because he wants to spend time with the kid. Yes, that plays a part, but the kid, as it grew, it see things that happen. Recently, I saw, I think a 5-year-old boy by the court side.
Ooh.
Basketball court.
Court.
And he was moving just like his dad.
Wow.
Because his dad is a coach.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And he was just doing the things just as the dad would do. And it was beautiful seeing that.
Yeah.
But this one, there are laws that govern it.
Of course.
Do you understand? Because according to the US laws, you can't work if you're not 16.
And for her to work for 8 hours.
8 hours under age 5 years. And she's working with a chemical that can actually burn her.
Yeah.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think this is where the law caught her because she is in the space where she's working with chemicals that can harm her. Do you get my point? And I really love the fact that you came on a mental effect that the kid can get because aside the fact say they go have conversations, make it get in head inside, there are women that could be coming in there based off seeing this. Your friend is saying
kid wax,
social media video or picture of this kid waxing.
Yeah.
And this woman could be coming in as a pedophilia.
Yeah.
As a pedophile.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if just a kid touching her genital could actually satisfy her to a certain point, she's just paying for waxing. But one way or the other, you, the mother, you don't realize that this woman coming in is a pedophile.
Yeah.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
And you are endangering your kid at that point.
Of course.
Do you get my point? So right now, it's kind of sketchy hearing say, oh, the woman has been arrested and being charged with child neglect and all of that thing. Yes, the law plays a very huge role in that. There's also a positive side to it. Apart from the law, there's also a negative side to it, which definitely falls down with the mental health aspect. So I personally feel, say, we've touched on things that maybe some people thought of and maybe some people didn't think of as well. It's, me, that's my take on it. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think the woman is just doing something positive for the future of that kid? Or it was just something negative that she was not supposed to do at all? And if your friend is saying, definitely if we see some of the comments and they are interesting, we'll probably read them, in our next episode. So yes, like I told you guys, your uncle formal stories. So, reading some of these stories. Please, I have been dating my boyfriend for 10 good years now, without my parents' consent.
10 years, boyfriend.
But they knew him as my friend. My boyfriend and I started having issues because of a male colleague who later became my friend at my workplace. And honestly speaking, he's just my friend. And I also introduced him to my parents. But my man started saying because he's a government worker, so I introduced him to my parents. And it continued like that. Every day, my problems because of this guy. So for me to have that peace of mind, I informed my parents that I have a man in my life now. But since they are Christians, Christians who obey every word in the Bible, they refused to accept this, my relationship with my guy. That we should call it quits, which is very difficult for me to do. They are now threatening the guy and his family to leave me alone. The guy's family called me that I should just forget about my guy because they don't want any problem from my family. But my guy too is not willing to quit and I love him too. So what should I do, please?
Your mom, Mike, now.
Consent part.
No, it's just, there are two sides of this story, right?
Right.
And both sides, I think I'm going to lean on the guys, not as in favor of what he's doing, but then you could see clear signs of jealousy and he being insecure in the sense that he's standing on the point that because the lady's friend is a government worker, that's why the lady introduced the friend to her parents.
But bro, this is a 10 years relationship. And introduce me to your family.
I'm coming there.
Okay.
So hey,
the bomb at No, but what did they talk in the
No, I did start them on the lighter.
On the lighter note, you could just divulge the thing, sharp, they move from up goes.
No, but that one too makes because he's jealous because you introduced your friend to your parents.
Yes.
And he's standing on the point that because your friend is a government worker, that's why you introduce him to your parents.
But anyway,
indirectly means that he's not really like working, or he's not.
Or his financial state is not that.
Exactly. One,
like that.
And two, you are in a 10-year relationship with a girlfriend. I mean, it should be like fiancé or something. Even that, maybe I'm going to consider.
Yeah.
So if you are not doing what you're supposed to do, and let's say, I know saying bad, but let's say the girl too, they make the guy the chop. The girl too, they make the guy the chop low key. It's your own fault, guy. You now kill the shark. Where you kill the shark where the shark swallow you like Jonah.
All right, so she's saying, what should she do?
I think you should just break up with the guy.
Yeah, especially with family doing all of this. Then like this whole
there's so much drama, and he doesn't have good intentions for you. Charlie, he chop you 10 years.
But if so,
if you talk, say, Charlie, let's do something.
Yeah, but bro, reading the story in way, not to drag it. The girl no can't say boy na ebony biao.
On can't say boy na, but boy na ebony.
But the fact say the boy na why is on the 10 years.
But that's why need their own to me can say why ebony, but I'm so sorry.
How can you tell me that your parents obey everything in the Bible? No matter someone dating for 10 years.
You pay my kids your mama now. Person can say you be my own.
You go give him.
I go give him my give me the like. Remember me young creative days you. I said no. And so interesting at the end, so I said the parents didn't know. And
the parents didn't know.
And the fact that you are saying you obey everything in the Bible and you are threatening someone's son.
No, but then you know her escape.
Yeah.
She said her parents, not her. Her parents obey the Bible, but not her. She's an exception.
What if this lady is trying to just lie?
Could be. I mean, everyone knows is going to make his or her
sometimes
story.
you could be with a guy,
or
you could be with someone, and you know you are definitely not going to marry this person, but you are just with the person, maybe for something that you are getting from him.
Good pum pum.
But yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comment section.
But you haven't had advice there. I
can't use on Jai because especially the family being involved. Yeah. So on to the next one. I have been dating a guy for a year and 4 months now. Everything was going on well and nice with us until a lady he calls his friend came in between us. Anytime the lady calls him, and I get angry, and he will tell me that they are just friends. Until one day I stood on my grounds. I asked him to tell me who this lady is to him. And he said they are dating for some time now. The issue here is the lady got pregnant for the guy. And he told me. I was heartbroken. But then he apologized and asked me not to leave him. I can't go to his house anymore because the lady moved in there with him. And he prefers coming to see me at my end. I love this guy so much and I can't let him go. What should I do?
Choose.
Stay with him.
You choose.
No,
if you want to be a second wife, or even if he makes you the main, are you
stay with? See, sometimes
but this is just straightforward. Sometimes you have to put love aside and think as a normal human being.
Yeah.
You don't have to think with your heart. Think with your mind.
Yeah.
Because this one is so evident.
Stay with him. Stay with him. You don't like that thing. You are still there.
When you style, baby, still out. Still out here.
I was dating a guy for 6 years. He cheated on me. So with so many girls. And if I talk about it, he will pack my things out saying I should go. So I also got pregnant for him and he told me to abort it because the mother said he should get married before giving birth. He asked me to go and look for work. So I decided to do it. I went out to look for work and God being so good, I got some. I started working. A guy approached me and told me he's interested in me. I accepted him and we dated for 1.5 years. Now I'm happy with my new boyfriend.
7.5 years.
He asked me for my other phone. I gave him, and the old guy called, like my old boyfriend called my number and my boyfriend picked up. And it started sending pictures of our old time to him. And now my boyfriend is angry with me. What should I do now? Do you understand this?
Yeah, Adeba. Yeah. But so I didn't really get something clear. Did she break up with
because it doesn't look like the way she skipped the story.
Yeah.
It looked like she didn't break up. Like she didn't say it here.
Yeah, but
automatically she moved forward.
She just grew still distance.
She realized the guy is not good for her. And she just moved forward. And she met him through the fact that the ex in the catcher and they said she should look for a job.
Okay.
Exactly.
So this is a bit simple but not simple in the sense that you can explain the reason why the guy is acting like that. You know, if the guy is also, a deep thinker, he will see that it's just a bitter ex who is trying to, make matters, worse for you. Yeah. So, it's very evident that this one, because it's not like you guys are like together. He's just sending old pictures, trying to ruin the relationship you guys have so that he can get a chance to come back. So you just have to explain to the guy, and if he's he's a deep thinker, you will see he's just going to read between the lines.
Right. Okay. So this is a short one. Hi. So the issue is my best friend's husband asked me out and I refused. For the past 6 years now, but I keep blocking him. He's so stubborn and still disturbing me. He wants to date me and I still refused. He keeps disturbing me and I planned of telling his wife. My question is, should I tell his wife, my best friend in quote, or what should I do now?
This is simple. But why do you even have to come and ask? If you want the betterment or you have good intentions for this, your best friend, that should even be the first point of call. Like you shouldn't even entertain him to be calling. Like, oh yeah, he made the move and you told him no, and you tell your friend. That's you having your friend, at heart.
But this is what if you go tell in friend, where in friend go divorce the guy?
But why say the date in friend way they won't date me? So it means that the guy said
the date to he marry him.
He married a girl in best friend where you want chop in paddy.
Yeah.
Hey,
bro. Who are also say why say some men are dogs, but Moku Biz one body say how say this guy get the vim self compare sometimes self
he lead the guy on
what in wife self tell him about the girl.
Could be.
Could make you feel say this girl should be shashi.
Yeah.
But there are some boys that they are dogs. I need the old chum wash over for more. But the team is saying, should she really tell the husband, tell the wife?
Yeah.
In my personal point of view, I don't think she should.
Why?
Because it could be a reason for a marriage to break. Yes, the man is not doing something right. Yes, I'm not agreed to the fact that, yes, something. But I see it in the sense that I want to still see my friend's marriage prosperous, or I will still want to see my friend happy. Now, whatever the guy is doing, I can't control it. All right? I can't control it. But what I can do is I can still decide. I'm definitely not giving him whatever that he is asking for. But I'm not going to tell her too.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you in the sense that the husband can go to his wife and twist the story and say, "Oh, your friend is hitting on me."
But one can't. Any problem no. So
until una SSA odi can catch her best friend and say, "Yo, this is what your husband is doing," and show her proof. Now, if he is good enough for the friend, he wouldn't go around chasing girls.
Fact. But the truth of the matter be say, there are men that are manipulators. They are narcissists. They are going to turn the whole situation around. Even if you tell. But one kokano.
No. It's like something that is going to happen, even if it's in like the short time or the law. Like, oh yeah, they are. So okay, so one can definitely. Maybe she'll be the one who is sad, heartbroken, and come to you for comfort.
Okay.
So from the onset, you just let your friend know that look, this is what your husband is doing. Show her proof.
Right.
All
right. We're going
if they're going to break, they will break up. If the breakup is going to happen one way or the other. So then tempt them na munjai na obifu from ko handle.
Okay. Maybe a member says we are definitely going to drop the poll in the comment section.
Sometimes
cast your votes.
Sometimes sometimes God uses someone to lay a message to you.
Fact.
Maybe this someone be the friend. The God not the one. Don't God not agree to the marriage. So he's going to use your best friend to tell you, look, your husband, matter day. But even if I tell you that my best friend is Shashi, that doesn't warrant you to go and chop.
That one the fact. That one the fact. Nothing warrants the guy to move to the best friend. That one the.
So why are you trying to save a broken marriage? A marriage that is going to break in the long run.
Oh yeah.
The earlier the better.
The earlier the better. That one the 100%. Nevertheless, send your position now, there are billions of people that stand there. Your position now means at least you'll be 3. It will drop a poll in the comment section. Vote it so that this sender would have a further saying
the answer from
answer. There. What you say? But to the champion man, your kindness so they are.
Sometimes you don't have to entertain Master Oceana Sebe Hawa, Nyamikra can Bible him. Oceana saw Sanifa Hawa, Chafrio. Kata me make free, Master. Which can't stress be this one?
On to the next one. I have dated this guy since 2019. Let's call him C. He's very good. He's a very good man in all ways. But my family dislikes him because of his father. They said his father nearly killed his mom when they got marital issues that led to their divorce. He is the only one that resembles his father in all ways. When I noticed that my family are not going to change their mind about him, I decided to break up with C, of which I tried many times but didn't work. I later gave him space for 1 year, of which I found myself with another guy. Let's call him G. He is a good man who is working, but very stingy. I never mind. I called him one day and a lady picked up and told me G is also her boyfriend. I was hurt and confronted him about it. He told me the lady has helped him so much and he doesn't want to die young. That is why he is keeping her. So I should give him some time. C is still treating me better, giving me good treatment every now and then. What should I do?
But first of all, you should ask yourself, what do you want? This is not, right. You shouldn't ask, what should I do? What do you want? Because from what you said, this one is treating you right and everything, but it's the family, right? Because whatever. But I mean, how?
Just for the mere fact that.
But that's someone's business. That's not your business.
You know, families especially.
Oh, wait, because maybe the dad treated the wife in a certain way. They are scared that the son
will be doing the same thing. Exactly what I was about to say.
But I mean, that if you don't give the person the chance, how would you know that the person is going to be like that or not?
You know, the probability of people being like their parents, because that is how how they came up. So it's easier for them to pick up those traits. You understand? And sometimes it scares other family members when they know, say, oh, that is why if you go marry, your mommy, your papi, they won't see where the girl they come from. They won't see where the guy they come from.
Family,
Do you understand? So if they go in and they say, oh, papa, we not born a pound. What is the kid also learning? Because to the kid, maybe beating the woman to him feels like him having power and authority. But that is not it.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
I've seen men hating women, but that does not mean I've never hit a woman in my life.
Never.
You understand me? And it's something I'm never going to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. So I do understand the part of the family, but when it gets to she making a decision, I think the question that you said, like that you said should definitely be asked, what do you truly want?
Yeah, exactly.
Deep arm for arm, so say you know what.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, I understand that maybe your parents are, you know, a bit protective, of course, because they want the betterment of like, you know, the marriage and whatever.
Yeah.
But you should also let them understand that at the end of the day, it's you and what you want. In the sense that, yes, maybe the dad is like that, but, you know, certain things or certain signs shows that the guy is not that type of person.
Yeah.
You know, so you should also maybe plead with your parents, probably give him a chance.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, in this world, all we need is another chance.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really hard to come by good men. You know?
Exactly. So if he's taking all your boxes and that's the only issue, I mean, you should have an issue. Have a sit down, talk about it with your parents, and then I think everything should be fine.
Right. Sometimes don't judge people off the spaces they come from. Judge them who they truly are. That's
but what I mean, I think it's a bit linked. What do you think of when people say, don't tell, like your past should be in your past?
Right.
What do I think about that? Yeah, what's your take?
I personally do understand when people say, let your past be in your past. Don't talk about your past to other people, because human nature is people using your past against you, in the sense that even if they judge you off your past, it's them using your past against you.
Yeah.
You get my point? So normally people say that in you protecting yourself from being misjudged based off your past. Because even if you were a bad person, say, then you be a shower, you be thief, man, or we change according to time. Yes, but it doesn't change the fact that you are a good person today. And you strive to be a better person in the future.
Sure.
Do you understand me? But the fact that I tell you, say, you know, I actually used to be a prostitute. Now, it can create a level of insecurity in you towards me. See, maybe as you bed self, I try search clients. Meanwhile, to Ashon, they do that. You feel my vibe? That is what I believe, like, people try and say, let your past be in your past. Don't talk about your past in the present. And because sometimes our past come back to haunt us because, like, some of these informations have been shared. But this is what I also believe. When you are dealing with someone who is very deep-minded, someone who doesn't judge people regardless of the information they have, then you know this is someone you can trust with your past. Do you get my point? Because someone like me, bro, I don't know why I for judge you with your past. There are so many things people will tell me of their past, and I still see them as the good souls that they are. Do you understand me? But it's not easy for other human beings to be like that. I thank God that I am this kind, I would say, because I don't know why I be like that. I believe every single person has a past.
Yeah, of course.
So if I judge you off with your past, you can do the same thing to me. And I'm not ready for you to judge me with my past. So I'm not going to judge you off your past.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
So
but the only problem, I mean, I totally agree with what you are saying, but the only problem that I have with that quote or that saying is that if you don't share your past. So like there are certain milestones, like you already said, there's some information already going around.
Yes.
About certain things that have happened in your past.
Yes.
You meet a girl or you meet a guy, you know, I believe that you should share that information because, you know, if the guy or the girl goes to hear it from a third party, the reaction is going to be different from hearing it from your own mouth.
Very
like I told
true.
you, probably have like a bitter past. I did this and this and that because, you know, I was in the tough period and this and that. Fine. It ends there. The guy is already aware because you've already told him.
Yes.
But then if I don't tell this guy or this girl and then one day we are having fun and then we meet some, you know, mutual friends and then it's, do you even know that your guy, he did this and that and that. You'll be like, what is going to be news to you? And you'll be disappointed because I'll be like, why didn't you tell me? And then
like they're hiding that part.
Exactly. So then that's where the problem is. So I believe that there are certain things that you need to let your partners know.
Right.
And then, you know, if the person is going to stay, is going to stay. If the person is going to go, you go. And then you just move on with your life.
Yes. The little thing I'll go add, exactly what you're saying about, a little thing I'll go add of be say, there are things that are shareable and there are things that are not shareable, in my opinion.
Everything is shareable.
Everything is shareable. Nevertheless,
depending on the approach.
On the person, depending on the person who is comprehending whatever you're sharing with them as well. You feel me? And you know, yes, obviously, with your past, there are parts of your life that you know, so regardless, your partner needs to know about it. And so, you understand me? But some things we don't make sense, that is just going to jeopardize whatever. Don't share it.
Yeah.
You understand me? Don't share it. See, I make out and I make some 3 guys be eat me as I go. Which of the as I go Afro Nation.
And sometimes they say it to brag, you know.
Do you understand? Because the moment you go talk, say, oh, you go have that foursome, some guy, no, your value drop that.
Yeah. You go see somewhere.
But maybe you were in your whole face. You were not in a relationship.
Yeah.
You understand? So why do you have to go and tell the guy? Because the people self where you make them do that sin self, you don't know them from anywhere. So what is the probability that this, your friend is saying, man of yours is going to know this in the future? There's no way that thing is going to come back to haunt you unless you personally told someone, like your best friend, like your homies. Then they go use that against you. But when you say, oh, bro, you feel me? But yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll just read the last one. Then that will be 5 stories. Then we jump into the other conversation. So say we no go chair for you guys. My boyfriend is married with 1 child. I got to know this month after our relationship. When I heard it, I decided to confront him, and he told me that he is married, but the wife is disrespectful and even packed out of the house, saying she's no longer interested in the marriage. Later, the wife called me telling me that I should stay away from him. I'm also in love with him. Please, I need your help. And sometimes they help you people, they ask me, crazy.
It be some different type of help, It be some different type of help. I mean, sometimes, I don't know, it's like the answers are right in front of you. So there's not really much to say, you know? Yeah. Because you saw, you heard, you've asked, he's, you know, like confirmed that he's married with this and this and that. So at that point in time, it's either you are willing to stick around and maybe enjoy, or you move around and go and look for something more serious with another person, or maybe it is your wish to be a second wife. I mean, how kind of saying, you know, because the guy is married with a kid, and you still love him. Yeah. So what should I say? Maybe you won't be second wife. That boy still won't stay around.
I really love you.
I mean, sometimes.
But I mean, we love you guys when you send in the stories. It makes us also learn things. Because sometimes the things we're talking, like, you know, we say we did a day when I had this, I don't. Nah. Sometimes we learn on set, you know. Sometimes we learn on set. And some of your stories really, you know, help affirm some of our thoughts in our minds as well too. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about all these stories in the comment section below. If you got any advice, just drop that advice alongside that timestamp so that person is aware of the particular story you are replying to.